When a trio of reporters from the investigative news outlet ProPublica published a blockbuster story detailing the frequent luxury trips that the Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas has been making for years, courtesy of a Republican billionaire, those reporters were making a big advance on a story we sort of already knew. Back in 2004, the LA Times published a front-page article listing some of the many gifts that Justice Thomas had been receiving from his pal Harlan Crow at the time, including a $19,000 Bible once owned by Frederick Douglass, and at least one free trip aboard a private jet to the exclusive Bohemian Grove Club in Northern California. When the LA Times wrote the story, Justice Thomas refused to comment on it. But yesterday, responding to ProPublica's amazing work, the LA Times reported that their 2004 story apparently had an impact. After it was published, Justice Thomas stopped disclosing gifts. All gifts. That was almost 20 years ago, and today, reacting to the ProPublica article, Justice Thomas explained why. He said, quote, "Early in my tenure at the court, I sought guidance from my colleagues and others in the judiciary and was advised that this sort of personal hospitality from close personal friends who did not have business before the court was not reportable. I've endeavored to follow that counsel throughout my tenure and have always sought to comply with the disclosure guidelines," end quote. Now, for someone who calls himself an originalist, this is a stretch. While it's true that the Supreme Court justices are not required to follow a code of conduct, they do have a disclosure requirement. Besides, he's saying he accepted all those expensive, luxurious gifts, including a $500,000 trip to Indonesia and yearly summer retreats at Harlan Crow's Lakefront Resort in New York, without disclosing them because they qualify as hospitality. I'm sure someone in his legal circle can look up the definition of hospitality and argue that the justice has a point. But what about this? Quote, "Flight records from the Federal Aviation Administration and Flight Aware suggest that Thomas makes regular use of Crow's plane. The jet often follows a pattern from its home base in Dallas to Washington Dulles Airport for a brief stop, then on to a destination that Thomas is visiting and back again. Twice in recent years, the jet has followed the pattern when Thomas appeared at Crow's properties in Dallas, once for the January 4th, 2018 swearing in of Fifth Circuit Judge James Ho at Crow's private library, and again for a conservative think tank conference that Crow hosted last May. Even under the most far-fetched interpretation of the word, that's not hospitality. That is someone using someone else's private jet for personal use. And the most shocking part of it all is that Justice Thomas has been able to get away with it for so long, which brings me to another thing that he said today. Quote, "These guidelines are now being changed as the committee of the Judicial Conference responsible for financial disclosure for the entire federal judiciary just this past month announced new guidance," end quote. That's right. And the new guidance, in a wink-wink to Justice Thomas, says that personal hospitality does not include, quote, "gifts other than food, lodging, or entertainment, such as transportation that substitutes for commercial transportation." And it explicitly states that stays at property or facilities owned by an entity, like the private resorts that Thomas frequents, must be disclosed, even if they are owned wholly or in part by an individual, end quote. Our friends at Slate raised a really good question about this, and that question is whether, quote, "this new guidance captures Thomas's conduct for the first time ever, or if it merely bolds, italicizes, and underlines what should have already been obvious." And that's the real issue here, that this should have been obvious to a Supreme Court justice. And while it's unclear whether Thomas has violated any law or regulation by accepting such gifts and not disclosing them, I've got two distinct fears. One is that Thomas understands he's wrong and he was just trying to hide what he did. Or two, which is actually my bigger fear, is that he's not wrong. And what he's been doing could just be business as usual at the court.